When I was 6 months pregnant, uh, the doctor pulled me in the room and told me that Brandon was most likely going to be somewhat brain dead. It really scared me a lot. I think it's really emotional to talk about because when, for the first time being pregnant and also going through something like that and having your child possibly brain dead, they said there was fluid in the back of his head that was not supposed to be there. It put this hurt on my heart as a new mom to be, and I just went home every night and cried out to God, even though I wasn't a believer. And most of my life I boasted atheism. I was just very rebellious. I thought I knew everything. I've always been very prideful and arrogant in my growing up, and when they told me that news, it was life-shattering. I knew there was something more. I knew that I was completely not in control of the situation, and if my son was going to be okay, it would be through nothing I could do. Even the doctors said there was nothing they could do. So when he was born, and he was born perfect, he was just a perfect little boy. Everything they said, just none of it happened. 3 months after his birth, I gave my life to Christ and started attending a church and reading the Bible, and I had started getting these funny symptoms where when I'd sing in church, like my voice would crack, and it was just weird little symptoms of losing breath. And I started going to the doctor to find out what was wrong with me, and nobody could tell me for many months. And when my son was about 10 months old, I was diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma. When they tell you something like that, it again just shattered my whole world. Thank God that I had God with me at that time, because I honestly wanted to refuse treatment. I didn't want to go through with it. I didn't want to deal with it. When someone tells you you have 2.5 weeks to live, you just don't know what to do, and you think, God, why did you give me a baby and then I'm gonna die, I'm a control freak, and I know a lot of people, you like to have control of what you wear, what you do, and when you're in a cancer situation, you don't have control of anything. You're in a bed, in a dress, and your dignity is taken away from you, your identity is taken away from you. You become a case number, not a person. And to be away from your children, it's so hard, but God really pulled me through every step of it. And they gave me the scar, which is from my port, and they put the medication through there intravenously, and I actually had it for a couple of years before they took it out. And thank the Lord, I'm 100% cancer-free. I've been cancer-free since August of 2006. It is now 2012. I am elated. My son is 7, and we have an amazing life that I never thought that I would see with him. I heard this thing that just always has stuck with me, that the moon by itself is a little hard, cold rock. It's nothing. It's a pitted rock. It's unmoving, unliving. But when the sun shines on it, like God in our lives, it becomes this beautiful, amazing light in the sky at night. And it's such an inspiration to so many people. And I feel like when you have Jesus in your life like that, you become that shining light and not that cold, hard, pitted rock that we are as just human. And it's wonderful. It's amazing.